some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. So Texas offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. He's got the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. The give out of the gun. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Manning. The screen, and watch out. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front? His grill, Jesse.
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with a clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt that.
Turning it on! He's at the 40. He's at the 20. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
And what execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
He lost one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line. Quick step and go. They were playing with fire on that return, more than 30 yards. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. From the gun, running back on the move. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Newton. Safe completion on the screen. Plows through the defense. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The snap sets up the throw. Quickly complete. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll run the option. Got the first down and still on his feet. Flying out to the left. The 20. Touchdown.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Longhorns line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. The Longhorns will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking for space, it's Bush.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Going for it all. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is, look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the
picked off to stop the threat. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air, it's Manning. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Wingo. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. The sure hands, it's Moore. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Bringing the heat. And the sack. All the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback.
Lost one deep down the right side. It's caught. All kinds of room to the right. All the way in for the touchdown.
And, man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end. Probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee in this. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Timing has to be so good, but you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit. Result, it's an INT.
Now this offense is back on the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bauer. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Calls his own number. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Got a man, it's Wingo. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Manning. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up. just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Kick is in the air. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback may change this route. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Fitzgerald. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. On the move, it's Peterson. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Picked up some yardage with that. To throw, it's Newton. Rushes on him. Nice move there. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Johnson. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get 1 more snap off. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Longhorns will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Goes to the option. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Manziel. Gonna take a shot. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. And I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Under fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
They'll run it from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Manning. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hester. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open.
Breaks into the open.
This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Got his man out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Back to the ground game on the left. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Looking to throw, it's Manziel. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. This defense has them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's caught inside the 30. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Wants to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better. Number 3's coming soon.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on 1st down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. The offense changing the play. Scanning the field, it's Manziel. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This should be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Makes a grab past the marker. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. Finds a man in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Back to throw, it's Owens. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the touchdown, Texas. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hester. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The option look. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Manziel. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Pitts. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gibson. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. On the option. Creates a little space. Turning it on! And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On the option. Smashes ahead. Good, solid pickup there. They can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On the option. Now the pitch. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the 1st. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot. Get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
That was hardly a performance worthy of a #1 team in the country, and now they have to look themselves in the mirror and see if they can get this thing right.
Yeah, they got hammered. Like, this was not competitive. This was a bad performance. And the committee watches every single week. And being the #1 team in the country, obviously you got some pressure on you, but this squad's got to perform better. They got to show up, man. This was an embarrassing loss. And, Jesse, they're going to have to get some things fixed if they want to go try to compete for the ultimate prize.
I think the problem, if you're the head coach of this former #1 team, is that you've got a lot of problems to solve. What went wrong? Because they never even showed up. They didn't even look motivated in this game, and they got dominated in all 3 facets on the field. This isn't just a one-solution fix. There are a lot of question marks now. They're going to be revolving around this program, and a lot of doubters now from the outside. A lot of that energy is going to start seeping in.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. Underway with the opening kickoff. Let's see what he can do with the return. He gets a block. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Man, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really can trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy... to do the last time he took the field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the ground, it's Allen. Out across the 30 mark, down at the...
Offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Looking to throw, it's out. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Dinkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with a clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now on the option. Quick toss. Got enough for the 1st down. There he goes. And a big play. On the option, the pitch was executed perfectly. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Creates a little room. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Nice move to keep running. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a 1st down for this offense.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know, he picked.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Give to the back. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Dinkins.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's Allard. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Pena. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return to the defense. Comes out on top with a pick. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. his man on the option. Now the pitch. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Quickly to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Peterson. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive.
He lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 15. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback making checks. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Back to pass, it's Newton. There's the pressure. Catch in the middle, it's Fitzgerald. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout by the offense.
And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. Trying to power it in. He bangs his way in for the score.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to throw, it's out. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Just keeps slinging it. Caught over the middle. It's Fitzgerald. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. New set of downs after the completion. He'll pitch it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're in for a touchdown.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Hudson. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Back to throw, it's Allard. He's got an open man. On the move at the 30. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fitzgerald. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Jones. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You They just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. A first down for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Newton. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to change this route. Wide receiver comes in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it on the run. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Get it out to the supersonic guy. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. They'll go to the air on third and short. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. The pitch. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. A lot of urgency for this offense. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Goes to the option. Got the first down and more. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
And that's good enough for first down.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for room. It's Allen. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up. Another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive.
Oh, he's got some space.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Allard. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll go back to work on offense. Might be calling a hot route. He'll start this drive firing. He's looking deep. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. They're dealing with a second and long. The option look. He'll toss it. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Manziel. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to sling it on second down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll go right back to it. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense.
Breaks into the open. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads it downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Allard. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Allen. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Bulldozes his way through. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. He wants to take the top off. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down coming up. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on! And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Manziel. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the option. Still running at the 40. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. all the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They get to him as he throws. And he's got a touchdown.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisville rolled to victory, and how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson, so to gush about a play caller there.
There he goes! And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The offense set for a first down play. On the option. He'll pitch it. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The defense had the stop. They were about to get the ball back, but the critical mistake puts the offense back on the field with 1st and 10. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Manziel. Going over the top. He's got it inside the 30. The hands. The feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Shoots it to the left. This time on target. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Ross. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
After giving up a few extra yards after a hitch throw, I wonder if this defense is going to want to give this guy this much access moving forward. They might be thinking about more press coverage or playing some zone coverage where the corner's right up on him.
Running back searching for a hole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Nittany Lions are on the move. They send the tight end in motion. Running to the left. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematic.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Aller. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul-searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul-searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because normally I would tell you, well, the #1 team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt, but after that loss, I'm questioning whether they can even win their own conference. They got smacked around today.
Yeah, and I think that's what matters. Like in the committee's eyes, we always see like a convincing loss like this, a beatdown. Like this is not a good thing on your resume. A lot of time it ends up being an anchor that will keep you out of that spot. Still a good team. Still.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with...
Oh, he's got some space. Continues to fight for yards. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ohio State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit them right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He's got it. Makes a move. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. How offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Working the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the timing just a hair off.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense getting set for first down. Now on the option. Slithers into space. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going for the big play. Pulls it in inside the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. A first down run in the red zone. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Now the pitch. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. To the air, it's Newton. Skips away from pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Off the play fake on first down. They haven't turning it on. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. To the air on 1st down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. All wideouts, no backs. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fitzgerald. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to take off. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st down here for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Fitzgerald. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation by the QB, getting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds?
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air, it's Sayed. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, through the offense, 2nd and short, you're trying to take a shot, thinking if you don't get it, you'll just run. But the good news is you didn't lose that many yards. So still 3rd and very manageable, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback.
Oh, he's got a chance. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. Turning on the Jets. And he's slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Here comes the option. Quick toss. There he goes. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Hits him in stride at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Newton. And it's caught. Touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. That's caught. It's Jackson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The inside handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
42, Spider.
Back to pass. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Sayed. Fires to the right. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll ride his man on the option. Look out, he's got room. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading.
Gonna let it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the shot. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Newton. Got it in the middle. It's Bauer. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell it can.
Touchdown!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a gap. It's Donaldson. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And the Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. On target over the middle. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Spins away from the defense. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Bauer. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up.
He tries to take the top off. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Makes the catch. It's Fitzgerald. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking deep. He caught it. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Fighting off the defender. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Goes to the option. Now the toss. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Right back to the well. Jukes his way for more. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lined up.
Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Smith. They've got it inside the 30, they'll mark it at the 28, it's first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Second down, they'll go to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa is currently trailing, but if his young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform.
Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he hammers his way in for a touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Sayed. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the big fella. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Finds some fresh air. Spins away. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
When you get to that #1 spot, it is really tough to hold, and they found out the hard way at home in this one, guys.
And as a player, when you lose like that at home and you're the #1 team, that really hurts your confidence. A lot of these guys sometimes read too many of the press clippings, and they read too much on social media just about how great they are, and then you get punched in the mouth. Everybody's got a plan, like Mike Tyson says, until you get punched in the mouth. That just happens. So, Dave,